Ooh, I can't see the glare. The glare. I might have to move. I can't see anything. I don't know why my iPhone would not allow me to go live. For some reason, it just would not connect to the Wi-Fi. Let me turn it down. Hey, sis, I already voted. So did I. Can you see my little, other than my breakfast crumbs? I should have put my voting stickers over his eyes. So, I'm here. Am I cutting my own head off? Yes. Do I need to be farther away? Let me see. Okay, that's better. Um, I'm here just to tell people to go vote and to um to thank you guys for 10,000 subscribers. Uh, it's sad that drama will draw people to your channel. All you got to do is post one video with some drama, and people will come. But I just want people to know that this is not a drama channel. Now, I may talk about something that I see that is a current event, or something that I see that I want to talk about, but that does not mean that this is a drama channel. This is not a drama channel. I don't spend my life trying to make people angry or hurt people's feelings. I'm not down with that. It's interesting though that the people who got mad at me for voicing my opinion about something are the same people that came over here and basically said I was nasty. Black people don't wash their hair. Your teeth are rotten. You look like you stink. Just all kind of ignorant comments. I could have went all the way in on Mary Beth. Like I could have shredded her. I really could have. I could have went in on her, but I didn't want to. And what I said may have been harsh, but oh well. Sometimes the truth hurt. Sometimes the truth is a hard pill to swallow. And if you put yourself, that's why I don't trip off of the ignorance that people say. I know this woman has over 100,000 subscribers. So I knew that they were going to attack. I knew that. And I don't care because ain't none of y'all gonna pay my bills. Ain't none of y'all gonna put $10,000 in a GoFundMe for me. So I don't care what you say. I don't care how you feel. I don't. I don't give a flying fuck about what y'all think about my hair, what you think about my teeth. Nothing, because none of y'all is gonna stop me from sleeping at night. But I bet you everything I say will stop Mary Beth's happiness and the majority of you people that came over here to see what I said about her. Y'all ain't sleeping at night. I mean, I had one person comment on that video so many times that I just got sick of getting notifications and had to block her. It wasn't even what she was saying. It was just the fact that, God damn, girl, you done commented on my video like 20 times. So I blocked her. You ain't got nothing else to do, girl. And I know, it's Rona. People don't have nothing to do. Like we at home, people are working from home. People are bored. You not a lot of people are still not back to their regular schedule, so they bored to death. You can sit on here and comment on a video 20 times though, girl. Nah. I'm not about to sit up here and listen to some madness like that. Like, I even had people find me on my Facebook page and leave messages there. Like, the message that I got wasn't a bad message, but it's just the fact that, god damn, how did you find me on Facebook? My Facebook ain't linked to my YouTube. So somebody found me on Facebook. Like, this the kind of stuff that people be going through, you know? And I ain't even really going in on Mary Beth. Like, I could make Mary Beth a whole project because this woman out here doing all kind of stuff. You got a $50,000 GoFundMe. You giving your 4-year old medical marijuana for a diagnosis that now the child don't even have. Like, the child ain't even autistic, and you went to, I guess, a cannabis club or whatever, and giving a child marijuana for a diagnosis that she don't even have. I could go in, but I'm not going to spend my life talking about that crazy woman. I don't care what you do with your child. Now, it's interesting, but I'm not going to spend my life looking at what this woman is doing with her baby because I don't care. My kid's grown. Okay? I ain't cut my kid's hair off because I was too lazy to wash it. Um, and for this little twink that chopped one of my videos and put a clip of me in one of his videos, you better be careful. I'm gonna say that because y'all ain't seen the real Omo Oshun. Like, you haven't made me mad, but I'm telling you now, you best to be careful because we still in a nice moon phase right now, and I live near the bay. I will tie you up and throw you. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Don't, please don't delete messages yet. Let me look at them first. Don't delete them until I see them. Don't delete them until I see them. Because I want to see what these people are saying. Just in case I have to add their name to the list. Oh, don't nobody care nothing about Chloe. What? So why is Chloe here? Why is Chloe here? That's what I want to know. Like, you here because you like drama. You can't, like, the title of this video didn't have nothing to do with Mary Beth. Nothing whatsoever. You're here because you like drama. You want to see the drama. And in this, let me tell you something about white people. This, oh, you should call the police. Call the police for what? Because I have an opinion on YouTube? Someone put that in the comments. Oh, she should call the police on you. For what? I'm in California. Mary Beth is where? I don't even know where she lives. Kansas City? I don't know. Somewhere. What are you going to call the police and tell them? A lady in California made a video about me. So so they're going to be like, "Okay, so what did she say?" "Oh, she said something about my daughter." "Okay, well, what did she say about her?" "Oh, well, she said that my..." Do you realize how stupid you look? But that's the thing, though. White people feel like anytime they are threatened, feel threatened, or anyway slighted by a black person, the first thing they think about is call the police. Y'all make me sick. It's disgusting. This is YouTube. If this woman does not want to be criticized, get your ass off of YouTube. Because as long as you're making videos, you're putting yourself out in the public, someone's going to criticize you. I heard she's already made the blogs. People on the blogs are talking about her. When you set up a GoFundMe, there's always going to be people wanting to know what is she doing with that money, where's that money going, how much money. Anytime there's money involved, it's going to be somebody that's going to want to trace that and track that money. Anytime you acting weird, people are going to make videos about you. I've had people make videos about me. I don't care about these people. I don't watch their videos. That's how you... Lions don't care about the opinions of sheep. I don't care about nobody making a video about me. If you're not paying my bills, if you're not knocking on my door, if you're not in the same city that I'm in, I could care less about you. No one cares about you, Chloe. Honey, let's make it official. There you go. There you go. Chloe's gone. I had enough of Chloe. No, I'm doing fine, sweetheart. Hey, Moth Mama. I'm doing good. And let me tell you guys this. I'm gonna talk about whoever, if your mammy come on here and make a video, I'm gonna talk about her. Your mammy, your pappy, your sister, your brother, and anybody else. And if you don't like it, do something about it. Go to YouTube. Get them to shut me up. Because you're definitely not. All these racists coming over here talking about how nappy my hair is, how jacked up my teeth are. That's not going to make me shut up. Girl, you're going to look at these jacked up teeth and this nappy hair. That's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to get all these naps. Because that's who I am. And so, at first I had said that I wasn't going to talk about her no more. But you know what? I am. I'm going to talk about her since her subscribers is going to show up for every video that... And you know what really pissed me off? Yesterday, one of the YouTubers' father passed away. And I did a video, specifically put his name in the title of the video. And do you know that these crazy white people came over to that video just to say something derogatory? Like, why you can't just come to videos where I'm talking about Mary Beth? Like, they didn't even have to do that. I don't say nothing on Mary Beth's channel. Nothing. I watch her lives. I don't say nothing. I have never told my subscribers to go to her channel and harass her because I don't get down like that. If I'm, beefing with somebody, it's me and that person. I don't believe in that jump on people mentality. I've never believed in jumping on people or jumping people. If you don't have the ability to deal with a person one-on-one, then you need to just go somewhere and sit down. But I know that jump on people mentality is really big here on YouTube, but I'm not into that. Like, I would never tell my subscribers to go to her channel and disrespect her or, spam her YouTube or anything like that. I just wouldn't do that because that's not me. But I know when she made a video about me and people were saying that she was putting links to my channel in her video, that video has since been taken down. But the damage had already been done. because her subscribers already came over to, to my channel to harass me. Like, I don't care about that, because to me, that just shows your true level of intelligence when you're not able to just stick to the topic, or, stick to whatever we're talking about, when you have to go to the point that I'm ugly, my teeth are messed up, my hair is nappy, and black people don't wash their hair, people with locks don't wash their hair. When you have to get to that point, then I know that you are truly mentally below me. Everything that I said about Mary Beth was either something that she posted on YouTube, something that she talked about in her videos. Those were the only things that I talked about. I never said anything about her appearance. I never said anything about her weight. I never said anything about her hair, nor did I say anything about the appearance of the child. If I said anything, it was that the little girl is cute. The little girl is cute. The little girl is cute. Kelby is a cute little girl. I don't agree with the way that she is being parented, and we all have opinions. You're putting your child on the internet, you open yourself up for opinions of strangers. That's part of the YouTube culture. I mean, I've had people say mean things about my dog, about my granddaughter. The few times that I've had her on my YouTube channel, people have said things about her. That is just the culture of YouTube. Yeah, Grammar Check said, now you should have known better than to go after Kellyanne. Now we're going to have to, to leave, stand together to fight these people. Yeah, you know, I should have. I should have known that when you say anything about a white woman, you are putting yourself in danger. That white woman can be doing anything, but it's just the fact that she's a white woman. She has that white privilege. She has a privilege in America that I don't have. And when I said something about her, all the other white folks jumped up and was like, call the police on her, call the FBI, get her arrested, get her kicked off of YouTube. What in the holy hell is the police gonna do to me in California? And this woman is all the way across 500 states. What can they do? I never said that I wanted to go to her state. I never said I wanted to visit. I wouldn't go nowhere near this woman nasty house. I wouldn't go nowhere near her or her child. I know how that is as a YouTuber. I don't want nobody trying to figure out where I live, or, where me and my husband hang out. I'm very particular when we go out to restaurants or whatever. I never go live in restaurants because I know some people do live here in the Bay Area. Now, I don't want nobody walking up on me. You don't know how these people feel about you. Like, one time I was at the beauty supply, and a woman was like, I know you. And I was like, I'm thinking me and the woman went to high school together or something, because we were around the same age. No, come to find out, she knew me from YouTube. So, no, I agree with that. Come here, Tiptoe. Gizmo. Gizmo. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi, Pooh. There him is, looking all white and fluffy. He just got a bath, y'all. Sunday, he got a bath. And let me tell you something else. It's not even Mary Beth. It's her subscribers. So there's this little funny looking twink who I guess is an ultra fan of Mary Beth's, who I can tell is trying to get his 1,000 subscribers, because you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours to get monetized by YouTube. So this young man has jumped on the Mary Beth bandwagon, making videos trying to get her attention and get her approval. See, the difference between me and some of these people is I'm not looking for none of y'all to approve me or validate me or anything else. I could care the fuck less. Okay? So he got a shout out in one of her lives, and he went and made a video, threw me in the video, was bragging about getting a shout out. I don't want nobody on YouTube to shout me out. Can't nobody on YouTube do nothing for me. Nothing. Unless you gonna give me some money. But to get excited because somebody shouted me out on a live, I shout out all my members, all of my regular subscribers. Y'all get shouted out all the time. If you want me to shout you out, put it in the comments. Omo Oshun, can you shout me out? Yes, I will shout you out. But I'm not out here wanting people. I don't go into bigger YouTube content creators trying to get attention, to get shouted out. I don't care. Do you hear me? I don't care. So this little funny looking weasel then took it upon himself to jump on the Omo Oshun hate train, and he gonna hate train himself into some serious trouble messing with me. Cause I will tangle you up in a spider web that you will never get out. Y'all better go back and look at some of my older videos. See, this the nice Omo Oshun that y'all getting right now. But trust and believe, the old Omo Oshun is in there. And if she has to come out, she will. So mess with me if you want to. Try me. That's what I want you to do. Try me. Because, see, y'all from the Bible Belt, the most of y'all are crazy people coming over here messing with me. Y'all from the Bible Belt. Y'all from them southern states. I will. Oh, there he go. So you had to come over here. You had to come. You had to come over here too, Jeff. So what? You want a shout out from me too? Here he is, y'all. Jeff Hardman. He had to come over here too. Did you want a shout out from me too? Hey, hi, Jeff. Hi, Twinkie. Hi, Twinkums. Hi, little Twinkie. You had to come over here. I'm telling you now, don't use any more of my content in your videos. You hear me, Twinkums? Don't do it. I don't care if you subscribe to me. I could care less. I'm not subscribed to you and I never will be. You hear that, Twinkums? Hear that, little Twinkums? All of that. What is all that? Boy, get out. Get. There you go. Okay. So, let's get back to what I was saying. Hey, KK. Yeah, K, I've been gone for a minute. I've been gone for a minute, girl. That's because you know how the Wi-Fi is here. So let me say this about I watched um Mary Beth's, is it Mary Beth? I don't know, child. I watched her video yesterday feeding the homeless. And a lot of people in the comments were saying stuff like, "Oh, well, what are you doing for the homeless? Are you feeding, what are you doing to help the homeless?" Whatever I'm doing to help the homeless, I would never post it on social media. I'm not the type of person to help someone and then post a picture of them and post me giving out food, because you're not doing that from the heart. You're doing that from the ego. Your ego needs to be fed. I'm not the type of person that my ego has to be fed, has to be stroked. I have put my ego under subjection. I have fed the homeless. I have done a lot of work in ministry. You will not find not one picture anywhere of me feeding the homeless. You will not find one picture of me talking about preparing food, because see, when you're doing all of that, you want the reward. You want the recognition. You want people to see you. That is your ego. I am somebody. I am out here feeding these homeless people. I'm out here feeding these mentally ill people. Because even in her video, instead of just passing out the food to the homeless people, she had to videotape the whole transaction. She had to videotape her handing the food. She had to videotape herself preparing the food, videotape herself driving to the homeless people, videotape herself passing out the food to the homeless people. And then above, she put little captions in her video. Oh, some of them are mentally ill. Why? Why do you have to do that? If you're working for a homeless project, feed the homeless. I commend people that feed the homeless, but you don't have to show the world that you're doing it. You don't have to put the homeless people in your video and then put above their head, oh, some of them are mentally ill. So, do you think that the homeless people want to be exploited? You think they want to be exploited for a nasty burrito, a cup of hot chocolate, and an orange? I want you to exploit me. I want you to give me this food and then exploit me by putting me on your YouTube channel for the world to see that Miss Mary was nice enough. Missy Ann, Missy Ann was nice enough to leave the plantation to come down to the ghetto to feed the homeless people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And y'all can you can get mad. You can go off in the comment section. I don't care, because once I turn this once I click this off, I don't get into these comments unless I want to. I usually scroll through my comments at night when I get bored. When my husband go to work and I get bored, but I'm pretty sure I ain't gonna do that today, because I had to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to drive to the city that we used to live in. Why y'all didn't tell me that we didn't have to go back to the city that we used to live in to vote? So we got up at 7 o'clock this morning to drive to the city that we used to live in rush hour traffic to vote. But the good thing is there was no line. So we were able to vote, and now we're registered in the county that we live in now, because we moved to a totally different county than we used to live in. Different city, different county. Did you poop? Gizmo, did you poop? So now we are registered. So our ballots will um, come to this house now. Yeah, and they was handling the food. They didn't have on any mask, any gloves, nothing. And poor little Kelby, was sitting in the car, strapped into her car seat, I guess. But before they left the house, Kelby was telling the mama that she was hungry. She was in her car seat with her tablet, which is probably the only toy that she owns, because the mother said that she don't want her to have toys because she gets overly stimulated. So she was in the car seat and she was telling her mother that she was hungry. And the mother was like, wait. So this is a child that you said has digestive issues, is telling you that she's hungry. You said that the child don't eat enough. If I had a child with digestive issues, every time they told me that they were hungry, I would be trying my best to get them something to eat, especially if you said that they don't get enough nutrients. Now, I have irritable bowel syndrome. If my stomach gets too empty, like seriously empty, it will rumble, and sometimes my stomach will hurt. Like sometimes I have to like eat some crackers or something, even if I'm not hungry, so that my stomach does not get completely empty. Even if I'm not hungry, I will have to eat something to keep my stomach from getting completely empty. My stomach doesn't like to be completely empty and it doesn't like to be completely full. So I have to find that sweet spot. And when I get hungry, I have to eat then, or I will start to not feel well. And if I have a child that is telling me that they're hungry, I'm going to feed them. I don't care about no homeless project or nothing else. My child comes first. And I want to speak on this whole sensory um, processing issue that she said the little girl is having with her hair. She said she cut all the little girl's hair off because she had problems with sensory issues and washing her hair and combing her hair. All little kids. I have not seen one small child that enjoys getting their hair washed. My granddaughter, when she was 2 years old, we started officially combing, like really combing through her hair because that was when her hair started to get curly. When she was born, her hair was very straight, and one and a half, two, her curls started coming in. So, we started having to really, take a real comb and, comb through the hair because you don't want the curls to, when she would lay down, she would wake up with the little bed head and her little curls would be flat and they would get not, I don't want to say matted, but they would start to stick together if you didn't comb them. We started combing that little girl's hair, and you would swear we were pulling out her fingernails with pliers. She screamed so much. She didn't want to get her hair combed. She didn't want to get her hair washed. She was freaking out at first with the, soap and water. But that's part of being a child. She got used to it the more we did it. I mean, she's 11, she'll be 12 next month. She has a head full of thick hair. She still don't like to comb all the way through it. That's part of being a child. 4-year olds throw tantrums. They, they don't want to eat. I have a little 3-year old cousin, he will sit down to the table and eat 2 or 3 bites of food and he's ready to get up. That's a small child. That's what they do. You leave little snacks out for them. Small children are grazers. They will eat a little bit, get up, move around, come back, eat a little bit. It's very rare that you get a child that is 3, 4, 5 years old that will sit down and eat a complete meal. They're not able to do it. For one, their attention span is too short. The slightest little thing catches their attention. And the majority of little kids just don't really like a whole lot of food. They're just getting used to solid foods. And a lot of them don't like it. They don't like the taste, they don't like the texture. When I was little, I didn't like for wet food to touch my dry food, and I'm still like that today. I will put my wet food in a bowl, I put my dry food on a plate. That's just something that my mother got used to. Didn't stop my mother didn't take the wet food away from me and be like, "Oh my god, my daughter has sensory issues to collard greens. She's scared of the collard green juice." No, my daughter doesn't like her food touching each other. So she would make sure that, when I went places, she would make my plate. My baby is very particular about how she eats, so let me make her plate. I think a lot of these things that Mary Beth is doing to her child is because, for one, she just doesn't understand how small children are. Girl, go and take you a early childhood development course so you can really see how small children react. And maybe I am just more experienced because I have raised 2 children to adulthood. I have 6 grandkids. I worked with kids. My degree is in early childhood development. I have worked in group homes with children from the age of 6 to 18. And let me say this, and I have a child that is what you guys say not neurotypical. I raised a child that had developmental difficulties. He had ADD, ADHD. And when he had these issues, I didn't take crayons away from him because he would break them all. I would put all them little broken crayons in a bucket. These your crayons. I'm not gonna let you break up all your brothers. I'm not gonna let you break up all your brother's crayons. So all the little broken crayons is yours. If you're gonna be sitting here breaking up all the crayons, then when it's time for you to color, you're gonna color with them little pieces. But you're not gonna break up all your brothers. But I didn't take the crayons from him and say, "Oh, he don't know what to do with crayons." Small children are picky about everything. They're picky about textures. Some kids don't like meat. My granddaughter, when she was little, she didn't like meat. And if she ate meat, we would have to give her little teeny tiny pieces, very small pieces. She didn't like the texture. Maybe she just didn't want to chew. We don't know what it was, but okay, don't give her a whole lot of meat. Give her something else. Give her vegetables or give her fruit or whatever. You work around your child. Your child is not special needs just because they won't chew. It's like this woman is looking for something to be wrong with her child. Yeah, them broken crayons color too. And that's what you're gonna use. You're gonna use up all them broken ones because those are yours. Now I didn't want to, like punish his brother who was very meticulous about his his crayons. He wouldn't break his. He wasn't coloring in a line. Do you know how many coloring books my kids have destroyed? How many books my kids have destroyed? But it's their coloring books. It's their books. That's all a part of being a small child. Children destroy coloring books, okay? Children write on the walls with crayons and markers and everything, okay? I didn't realize that my kids had a whole portrait behind. I don't even know how they were doing this. But when we moved their bunk bed, it was like a whole entire mural on the wall. That's part of being a child. These are things that kids do. Kids put toothbrushes in the toilet. They do all kind of stuff. Okay? They put Hot Wheels in the toilet. They do all kind of stuff. And these are just, it's just part of being a child. And you have to realize that. She's just acting like a normal kid. Now I look like Wanda's child from In Living Color. Was that supposed to hurt my feelings? What was that supposed to do? Oh my god, my feelings are so hurt because they don't think that I'm pretty. They think, oh, some stupid white people that I don't even know came on my channel and said something about me. Girl, I don't care who I look like. I don't care if I look like Methuselah to you. I could care less. You're not hurting my feelings. Because when I cut this camera off, I have a man inside the house that loves everything about me. You think I give a shit about who you think I look like? No, I don't. Just to get that out the way. So, I don't care who you come on here. You could say I look like buckwheat. I don't care. Your mammy. Now, your mammy looks like Wanda. So, y'all can keep coming over here talking just as crazy as you want because you're not hurting me. You making yourself look ignorant because none of us are going over to Mary Beth's channel. None of us are disrespecting her. I'm not going to go over to her channel on her live and disrespect her. I'm not going to do that because I'm not that person. Y'all coming over here and you can just come over here and act as ignorant as you want. When we get tired of looking at you, we'll block you. But you're not hurting me. You're helping me. You're making my analytics go up this week. So you're not hurting me. Your words are actually helping me. Okay? You're helping me. You're giving me views. You're boosting my engagement. Everything. So you're not hurting me, sweetheart. Your words will never hurt me. Never. Nothing you say. Because I've heard it all before. Fat, nappy hair, teeth. You know how many times I didn't heard that? Ain't nothing you can say that I ain't already heard. Black, fat, old, gray hair, nappy, teeth. I done heard all that. So you gonna have to come up with something new. You gonna have to say something new. So that's that. Y'all can keep coming over here. You can keep helping my engagement. You done already boosted me to 10,000 subscribers. Y'all so stupid. You stupid. You helping me. So y'all just keep on coming. Keep coming. Okay? And if you come over here enough, you gonna eventually start to like me. You gonna be like, that old woman makes some sense. She makes sense. Cause I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna give it to you hard on the rocks with no chaser. Okay? I'm not gonna give you the Seagram 7 with the 7 Up. You gonna take this gin and you just gonna drink it. It's gonna burn your chest going down. But you're gonna be like, you know what? That old lady made some sense. Why should I give it to you with a little bit of 7 Up or some cranberry juice? No. Drink this whiskey straight. Amanda said, I just glanced at her channel and now she's gluten free. Well, she's going to do anything to make sure that her subscribers continue to give her money. I went and looked at her GoFundMe. Now, if y'all want to see something interesting, go and look at this woman's GoFundMe. And one of the funny things that she said in her video was, I've taken care of Kelby almost all of her life by myself. I'm a single mother, and do you know how difficult it is to get up at night and take care of a baby? Girl, I done took care of two babies by myself. And ain't nobody gave me $10,000. Okay? I done worked. You got a truck. You can throw your baby in the back seat of that car and go anywhere you want. I had two kids on a city bus. I had one of them in a baby backpack and the other one on my hip. Yeah, I got up in the middle of the night every time one of them babies cried. And when I was married, my husband was laying up there snoring. Not the husband that I have now, but my kid's father. He would be laying up in the bed snoring. And when them babies cried, I got up and went and tended to them. That's what mothers do. So you don't get a prize for being a single parent. You know how many single mothers it is out here? You don't get a prize, Marianne, for being a single mother. Yeah, oh my gosh, go on her channel and click the link for her GoFundMe. She's asking for $50,000 to help. Some of it is to buy Kelby diapers, who is 4 years old, and formula. This girl is eating chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, Chinese food, but you saying her formula is $500? Huh? Moth Mama out here raising kids. She got babies. I ain't heard Moth Mama not one time ask for any money, ask for any help, ask for anything. And she out here a single parent raising her kids. Kids all cute for Halloween. Moth Mama ain't on here complaining about having to get up when her baby's sick. That's what mothers do. That's what we do. Even when you married, as a mother, you still the one that's got to get up in the middle of the night with the baby. You still the one that's got to clean up the throw up and the poop and everything else. Because the daddy ain't gonna do all that. So what you do? You thought your white privilege was gonna keep you from being a mama? What you thought? That having a baby, it was gonna be all unicorns and rose petals? No, it's not. It's gonna be poop. It's gonna be explosive diarrhea. The baby gonna poop from the front to the back. That's gonna happen. They gonna projectile vomit. They gonna plug your toilet up with toothbrushes. Your toilet is gonna overflow. They gonna do all kind of stuff. That's part of being a parent. And you don't get a gold star for getting up in the middle of the night changing the sheets because your child threw up. You don't get a gold star for that. Amanda said it's true. Some kids have cancer, some kids are homeless, and she's seeking sympathy because her daughter doesn't behave because she's bored. If you would buy that girl some toys, she'd probably leave you alone. My kids had every toy I could think of. Do you hear me? And that kept them busy. Even my child that was not neurotypical still played with toys. Now, of course, I purchased a lot of educational toys for him. Um, you know, flashcards, building blocks, all type of things to help him with his dyslexia, with his hand and eye coordination. Um, he would fall and trip over stuff, and he had a lot of hand-eye coordination when he was little. But I didn't say, oh, my child's not going to be able to walk because he falls a lot. That's part of growing up. It's part of growing up. Yeah, instead of trying to report me to the police, why you not reporting her? And she did say in her live Sunday that CPS had been called on her before CPS had come to her house. And the whole time I had kids, CPS ain't never came to my house. Now that's one thing I can say. I've never had CPS come to my house and ask me anything about my kids. Oh, definitely that, KK. I'm definitely keeping my kids covered in prayer. But my kids grown. I mean, of course, I still have my grandbabies that I'm, still pouring into. And my, not the last granddaughter, because my son had another little girl, but my second granddaughter is super tiny. Super tiny. She never did eat a lot, but we didn't think it was anything wrong with her. Her mother is small. Her mother is Filipino. She's very tiny. So my granddaughter is like her. She don't eat a lot, but she's potty trained. She is not in diapers. She ain't on no formula because she's skinny. She just little. That's just her physical makeup. And Kelby could just be little because Kelby does not look underweight to me for a 4-year old. Some 4-year olds are just small. She don't look underweight. Yeah, some babies are just small. My son has always been small. My son is 33 years old and eats, he loves fried crab, fish, shrimp, all that kind of stuff. He don't gain no weight. He eat fast food almost every day. He don't gain no weight. That's just his makeup. His kids are going to be small. The mother is small and he is slim. She is their mother is extremely petite. The girls are little. Phyllis said, we are from that generation that keep it 100. We sure do. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for nobody. Now, I sugarcoat stuff for kids. Of course, I don't talk to children the way I talk to adults. But adults, I'm not going to be up here sugarcoating and petting you. And no, that ain't my makeup. And if you want that, then you need to go someplace else. Birdie Nova said in previous videos, she talks about how she will not let her gain weight and complains about, and I do probably believe that she probably don't want Kelby to be as big as she is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know this Mary Beth chick. I'm just speculating. But it looks like she was probably one of those kids that was teased a lot in school, and maybe she don't want her child to go through what she has went through. But I'm gonna tell you this: don't put your kids on social media and talk about their situation if you don't want people to speculate about them and form opinions about them and about yourself. That was one thing that I had to learn about social media. I'm at a point now where I don't care about people's opinions because I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of doing. I know what I can do. I know what I have done. Y'all only know what I tell you. You know what I tell you. That's it. You know parts of my life that I have told you. And then some people will just make up the rest of the story. And that's how I'm doing with Mary Beth, is my opinion. KK say, hold it down, y'all, because she got to go. They gonna hold it down, girl. You know Phyllis don't play. Phyllis will snipe you out in a minute. Phyllis don't play. Phyllis will take you out. So, if y'all haven't voted, go vote. Okay, go vote. Phyllis said, I raised my daughter by myself and loved her dearly, and now I have beautiful grandbabies. Right, I raised mine by myself. Well, she not in Pampers, she in pull-ups, but to me it's the same thing. She said that the little girl still has accidents, occasionally has accidents, and she don't want her to be embarrassed. But the little girl is extremely articulate. For 4 years old, the little girl is very intelligent. She can hold a normal conversation for a 4 year old. And when you can talk, you can tell me that you got to use the bathroom. You can ask for the charger for your tablet, and you can ask where we're going, what are we doing, blah, 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 blah. You can say, where's the bathroom? Can I go to the bathroom? I'm going to the bathroom. And she said that she needs the formula because she feels like the little girl doesn't eat enough and she's not getting enough calories. But if the little girl can eat Chinese food and chicken nuggets and stuff that you order from DoorDash, you get enough calories. Cheese, crackers, you get enough calories. That's enough calories for a 4 year old. They don't, a 4 year old don't require 1,200 calories a day. Well, that's the minimum for like an adult. They don't require that. Get a little girl some to eat. And if she's not sick, then that's enough. That's what they eat. If she's not, she said that the girl has some type of vomiting syndrome. But if she's not vomiting, a little kid can get away with just eating some little random stuff. And she doesn't have to be on formula. There is Ensure. There's a children's Ensure. There's a lot of stuff that she could drink instead of formula to get calories. So I don't know. That's that's just weird to me. And I think that's just another one of those things that she has to, when she goes to the doctor, she can say, well, she's on formula, she's 4, she's on formula. That's just another way to say that my child is sick. It's just weird. This whole situation is weird. Cheryl said she's been reported to DCF, You Fund Me, and the Board of Health. Her game is about to implode. Oh, she's been reported to GoFundMe. Yeah, somebody in the comments did say that they were going to report her GoFundMe because she said in her live that she has insurance. If you have insurance, then, well, someone, I do understand that, you know, the insurance may not cover everything. I don't know how Blue Cross Blue Shield works because I've never had Blue Cross Blue Shield, but I've had some of the same tests that Kelby, the the little girl's name is Kelby, that Kelby has had, endoscopy, um, a colonoscopy. Gizmo, Gizmo, come back here. Um, Endoscopy and colonoscopy. I had all those tests, and the insurance paid for it. I was tested for celiac disease, all the same tests that Kelby is going through, and I didn't have to pay anything out of pocket. So, do you have insurance or not? But see, it's the hospital hopping for me. It's the, when you don't get the diagnosis you want, I'm gonna go to another hospital for me. That's the same thing that lady that did all that stuff to her daughter. That's what she was doing. When she didn't get the diagnosis that she wanted, she just went to another hospital. So Rebecca Rebecca says an active 4 year old requires at least 1,400 calories to maintain their weight. I have no idea if that's true. I've had two children. I have never monitored, and I had one son that was very thin. I've never monitored his calories. When he was hungry, he was able to eat. There would always be snacks in the house, there would always be fruit. So I can't really say if, you know, he always had 1,400 calories. Because there are some times when your kids are just don't eat as much. Small children do not have a 4 year old. Some 4 year olds have large appetites, but your average 4 year old really does not eat that much. They don't. I'm not saying that you're wrong, Rebecca. I'm just saying that um, I'm not Wicca Rose. I'm not attacking her. How is having? I would think that attacking her would be going to her GoFundMe and reporting her GoFundMe, reporting the incident to Child Protective Services or something. So having a conversation about her is attacking her. So are all of the people that who are talking about Trump today, are they attacking him? So we can't have a conversation? But it's okay for you guys to come over here and attack me. But I can't talk about her because I've never said anything about her appearance. I've never talked about her weight. I've never, and I'm speaking about Mary Beth. I'm not speaking about Kelby. When I said anything about Kelby's weight, it was about what Kelby was eating. But when I'm talking about Mary Beth, I've never, said Mary Beth was ugly. I never said that her haircut was janky or anything. That's attacking. Pantex, honestly, look up disruptive disorder. It says some kids that have this have parents with mental problems. Someone else said that in the comments of my other video and of her video. They said it in the comments of her video and she blocked them. Diane Butcher said, "Hi, I'm wondering if I can message you privately regarding Mary Beth. It's important." Yeah, here's my email. Okay, that's my email. Oh Lord, here she is. So she's in the comments, guys. Mary Beth is in the comments. That is her under Rovers makeup dog grooming. So she's in Oklahoma. I thought she was in Kansas City. And you don't have to come over here and put your daughter's diagnosis in the chat. That's part of your problem, Mary Beth. You give out too much information about your child. Let me tell you this. Since you showed up to the chat, and I hope this is you and not one of your moderators. But if it is one of your moderators, they can go back and tell you. You need to tone down the information that you put on the internet. It is not everybody's business what is going on with your daughter, what her mucocus and all of that stuff is doing. It's not their business. It's really not. If you want to tell them that your daughter has digestive issues, leave it at that. You're giving out too much information. You're giving out too much private information to then think that people are not going to speak on your situation. And let me tell you the difference between me and you. I have never sent any of my subscribers to your channel to harass you. But your subscribers have been over here harassing me since I went live. Your subscribers went on a video yesterday that I posted about someone in YouTube who had lost their father. And I made a video for that person. Your subscribers went to that video to be disrespectful over there. And they did that because you made a video about me, a 30-minute video that I guess you took down because I don't know, what, you get scared? What happened? You could have left that video up because I could care less. You put yourself out here, people are going to talk about you. You give up too much information, way too much. So you don't have to come over here and put your daughter's diagnosis, because no one's going to look up that mess. No one cares. To be real honest, no one cares about what's going on in her colon, girl. And you shouldn't even want people to know. So you can take your diagnoses and all of the rest of that information, and you can go back to your channel. Don't you got some dogs to groom? Hmm? Don't you have some dogs to take care of and some money to make? Do that. Cause see, I'm not like you. I let my subscribers talk. If they have questions, I answer them. I'm not over here blocking everybody. I don't block people when they have valid questions. I have never come to your chat and said anything. You know why? Because I know if anyone asks a question, you want to immediately block people. You can't go to your chat and find where I have said anything in your chat because I know how you are. You have already trained your minds to block people when they have valid questions. That's why you stay in trouble. If you can't answer the questions of people who have donated thousands of dollars to you, you probably need to shut that GoFundMe down. Because people going to want to know what you're doing with their money. Someone said it do be like walking on eggshells when talking to her. I've seen it a lot. Every time someone asks a question, I don't want to talk about that. Block them if they say anything. I don't even want to run a channel where people can't ask me questions. Now, if you come over here and you're being disrespectful, that's different. But asking me a question and having an opinion that is different than mine, because see, I could have blocked you as soon as I saw you. But why? I don't have a problem with you. But let me ask you this: Are you going to Lipstick Alley? Are you fighting with the people on Lipstick Alley also? Because they talking about you. They talking about your GoFundMe. Are you going over to Lipstick Alley talking to them also? Yeah, block them. No caps in the chat. I mean, people can't even use caps in her chat because she said it's like screaming. Don't nobody care about somebody screaming on the internet, girl. What is wrong with you? You got some weird controlling spirit? Pam Tech said, Mary Beth, people are mad because you ask for money, talk rude to them. Then I'm not going to explain my tattoos again. Maybe we didn't know. I mean, you do have new people to your chat that don't know about your tattoos. If people ask about the tattoo, just say what it is. Girl, it ain't gonna kill you to say what your tattoo is. People didn't ask me 1,000 times what my tattoos mean or what tattoo is that. I know it's always somebody new coming into the chat. You just tell them or put it in your description what your tattoo is. Frequently asked questions, you put it in your description. People have asked me 1,000 times, what does my name mean? I just tell them. Or put it in your description. Frequently asked questions so that you don't have to be extremely rude to your subscribers. Somebody said you're messing with her money. So what is she suing me for? She's suing me because I have an opinion. How am I acting childish on my own channel? This is my channel. So how am I acting childish? I didn't come to your channel. I'm not following you. I can sue you for harassment. Did nobody ask you to come over here? And not only did you come over here, you bringing your subscribers over here to harass me. Your subscribers have been harassing me for 3 days. 3 days. And how is it defamation of character? Defamation of character is when someone says something about you to intentionally hurt you. I'm not trying to intentionally hurt you or take anything from you. I have an opinion about you. And I have an opinion that you don't like. And the majority of time, people do have opinions, the opinions that people have of me. I don't like them all. So you could do whatever you want to do. Girl, I don't care. I hope you didn't come over here thinking that you was going to scare me. What you thought? Kellyanne, you thought you was going to come over here and scare the little black girl and make her shut up? No, girl. That don't work over here. You're going to have to try that with somebody else. You're not going to make me shut up. I'm going to say whatever I want to say. Okay? You came over here. So now you and your subscribers are harassing me. See how that works? Don't, no, 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 Phyllis, don't delete her messages. Don't delete them because I want to show that is harassing me. She is here. I'm not on her channel. She's on my live. When people say things that you don't like, you got to suck it up, buttercup. People been saying things about me that I don't like for years. I didn't come to your channel. You came to mine. So you are now harassing me. I hate laundry. First, I want to say if I disrespected you yesterday, I'm very sorry. It was an honest mistake. I was hoping I would boost Mary Beth's confidence. I I don't know what that means. On both sides, again, I'm very sorry. Okay, I hate laundry. I don't know. I'm not really sure what you're apologizing for, but I accept your apology. Yeah, go take care. I bet you Kel be crying right now. Go take care of Kelby and your and the dogs. Go do that. So I'm gonna go because I'm not gonna sit here and argue. Drink pizza, eat beer said, hope you all screenshotted that. She said, be ready. That could be interpreted as a threat. Where is it? Where is it? So I can screenshot it. Was it before she got timed out? Oh, there it is. Let me screenshot it. Okay, I got it. I got it. Yeah, giving an opinion is not defamation of character. Defamation of character is when you are saying things intentionally to hurt a person. I'm not out here trying to hurt you. You don't want to put your life, your daughter's life, all up in her colon and everything on the internet. And I have an opinion about it. That's what people do on YouTube. So do what you have to do. Girl, I could care less. You gonna use that GoFundMe money to hire an attorney? You gonna do that? I'm pretty sure those people don't want you to use that GoFundMe money to hire an attorney. You can't even pay for your daughter to go to the hospital. So where you gonna get money for a lawyer? I don't know. I don't know why she's so oh, Phyllis said she been screenshotting the comments too. Thank you, sweetie. I don't know why she I do know why. Because Mary Beth is controlling and narcissistic. And this is a situation that she definitely can't control. You can't control me. You cannot control me. And see, I wasn't I wasn't gonna say nothing else about her. I was gonna let this situation oh I was gonna let this situation die out. But now I'm gonna start treating Mary Beth like they be out here treating Amberlyn Reed. Mary Beth is the new Amberlyn Reed. And what she better hope is some of these other people in the beef sector of YouTube don't pick up this story. You think you got a problem with me, girl? They gon' if Fi Babe or any of these other people catch wind of this story, girl, girl, you think Omo Shun done stressed you out. Okay, Wicca, tread lightly, sweetheart, because you know we have a little family over here, and my subscribers, they don't take too kindly to disrespect. And Phyllis, her trigger finger is short. She not gonna sit around here. And I normally don't go back and forth with people, but I do, want to get an understanding. If you have a question, I'm going to if you ask your question respectfully, I'm going to try my best to answer. Well, I knew she wasn't going to stay here too long. Drink pizza and eat beer. You from the Bay Area too? Where? What part of the Bay Area? So, Bright Nova said, all jokes aside, I think you talking about this is good. I mean, I ain't got nothing. Oh, San Jose. Oh, okay. You about 45 minutes from us. We're in Hercules. Um, I think there are a lot of Mary Beths out there. There probably are. There probably are, but we just, they are just not as out there in the public as this one is. She put herself out there. It is what it is. I mean, she made a whole 30-minute video about me yesterday and put my name in the title. Like, I didn't see the entire video. I did see maybe the first 2 minutes of the video. Like I said yesterday, when she pulled out that notepad and you could tell, like, the whole She pulled out that notepad, and I could tell she had filled that whole notepad up with, ain't no way in hell I'm going to sit and take notes and explain myself like that to somebody that I don't know, ain't gonna put a dime in my pocket, ain't gonna help me with my kids or nothing. I'm not about to do all that. I'm not. Uh-oh. Phyllis didn't Phyllis didn't got rid of Wicca. She said, leave us the hell alone. Now, y'all done made Phyllis mad. Yeah, I mean, oh well, Mary Beth, girl. Maybe they just make us a little tougher out here in the Bay Area. Maybe my skin is just a little bit tougher than other people. But you gotta toughen up, Buttercup. You can't be out here letting some random people on the internet make you that mad, girl. You gonna be them blew a gasket. Flo Storm said, I watched the first minute of Mary Beth's video against you and then looked up. Girl, was it bad? Was it bad, girl? Because I wasn't watching all that mess. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't. I can't sit and just let somebody, because I knew it wasn't going to be positive. I can't just sit and let somebody berate me. I'm just going to sit there and go through a whole. No, I'm not. I'm just not. I'm not about to do that. Girl, no. I don't have the time to listen to all that. I couldn't. But then when I went back, because I was bored last night, and someone contacted me and told me that she took the video down. I was like, why? Because I was bored and I was going to go, yes. So the little Twinkie dude, I guess, had made a video, and his video title was "Is she a celebrity?" I guess she feels like because she has 100,000 subscribers, she's a celebrity, or does she feel like because she feeds the homeless, she's a celebrity? I don't know, child. I don't know. Rebecca said, I disagree about the Munch housing by proxy. Honestly, I think Mary Beth needs to ignore hate and keep doing what she's doing. And you keep doing what you're doing. Like they say, opinions are like a-holes. Yeah, we all have one. And we all have opinions. Dorothy says she took all the Mayo Clinic videos down. Oh, did she? Yeah, we all got opinions. And this is a YouTube channel where I choose to discuss my opinion. How long we been? Oh, girl, we've been on here over an hour. I'm gonna get off here because this video is gonna take forever to upload. Um, I hate laundry said I only wanted to say I'm sorry. I do watch both you and her. I do not share anything that is said between you ladies. Chili con carne. I thought she realized how childish she was being. What if she came in your life, then she didn't learn anything? I I don't know if she came in my life thinking that she was going to scare me, but I'm not easily frightened. I grew up in Oakland, in East Oakland. I'm not scary. So you're not gonna come over here and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna call the police on you. I'm gonna get an attorney." I don't give a damn what you do, Marianne. I don't care, girl. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do, girl. I love listening to you. It's like hanging out with my best friend. She is truly being a Karen. I'm gonna call the police. That's what they was doing to me yesterday, though, in the comment section. Somebody was like, "We should call the police and report her. We should report her to YouTube." And people was like, "Report her for what? Call the police for what? What has she done? But if y'all want to call the police, go on and call the police. Make a police report. I don't care what you do. I really don't. Moth Mama says she's a mega Karen. She really is. Report freedom of speech. That's what they want to do. I don't care what they do. I really don't. Because you know what I'm going to do when I get off here? I'm going to go in my room. I'm going to put my voted stickers into my journal for today. This will be my journal entry for today, what it was like to vote. I'm going to put this in my journal. I'm going to finish my voting journal page. And then I'm going to get up in my bed and I'm going to kick my feet up and I'm going to relax for the rest of the day until we sit in the family room and watch what's going on with the election. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Gizmo, Gizmo, Daddy won't let you in. You can't get in the house. Is that him? Is that Daddy? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean my dog's face and I'm going to clean his ears because um, he's been outside walking around here and he has allergies, so we have to clean his feet when he come in the house. Yeah, she shaves every dog that she works on. She mostly shaves them. But she said that she grooms matted dogs because they get a lot of views on her YouTube channel. So if you out here trying to get views, so am I, girl. Talking about you gets a lot of views on my YouTube channel. So we doing the same thing. You just doing it with dogs, and I'm doing it with people. And I ain't never said that I won't make a video to get views because that's what we all do. Yeah, she would never shave all my dog hair off. She probably would say that my come here, Gizmo, so people can see you. Come here. Come here, Pootie. Gizmo. Come here. Hey, come here. She probably would look at my dog and be like, oh my God, he's so matted. Is something wrong with her dog? I'm going to shave all her dog's hair off. And he's not, well, he does have a few mats, but they ain't bothering me. And they wasn't bothering his vet when I took him to the vet. But girl, you'll never get my dog. Rebecca said, learning to deal with hate is part of being YouTube or other content creators. It's a hard lesson to learn, and seeing that doesn't mean you don't support the content creator. Right, right. I go over there and give her my view. I don't say anything because I don't want to get blocked, but I support her. I don't want anything but the best for Kelby. Of course, I don't want to see her little girl sick. We all want, I'm a grandmother. When I look at kids, I want the best for Kelby. But it just doesn't seem like what she does is making the best decisions for her. And I'm not just coming at this from just a mother and a grandmother. I have a degree in early childhood development. I have worked with kids who have special needs, who have ADD, who, have bipolar disorder, schizophrenia. I've worked with the gamut of children. Kids who have auditory processing issues, sensory processing issues, disruptive behavior, violent tendencies, all kind of kids. And I just, some of the things that she does just sends a red flag for me. And I just can't help that. And the thing is, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not. I'm too harsh for some people. But that's just how I am. You get to know me, you'll love me. Are you asking how many dogs I have? I only have one. Just one. Just Gizmo. We just have one dog. He's an indoor um dog. Just that one. AAK says, as a groomer, groomers do what the owners want. Most want them clipped short. I mean, those dogs that have come into her channel that are matted, they have to be clipped short. She has to shave them down because they're matted. Rebecca said, "See, that's where we disagree. I think she's doing the right thing, but if it comes out Munchausen by proxy, then I'll eat my shoe. People are going to speculate no matter what." Okay, Rebecca, if you have to eat that shoe, I'm going to need you to record that so I can see it. Okay? I don't want it to be Munchausen. I don't want it to be that. And I don't think it's totally that. I just think that something should be kept private. Even as an adult, there are some things that I do not tell people on YouTube about my medical conditions. I will tell you guys that I have IBS, but I'm not going to tell you every time I have an episode. I'm not going to tell you every test that I've had done. I'm not going to tell you, what my bowel movements are like. I just feel like some things should be kept private, especially when there is a small child involved. That's my thing. Rebecca said, "Yes, ma'am, I sure will. Be my only video ever uploaded. Tennis shoe or high heel? Tennis shoe. Because I want you to digest that rubber. Tennis shoe. Or a croc. Okay?" Diana said, "I also have a degree in early childhood education. I too have seen, yeah, I mean, I've seen it all. And I'm sorry, but there are some red flags with Mary Beth. Now, I would never go as far as reporting her, or I wouldn't, I don't care that much. Now, I may care enough to talk about it on my channel, but I don't care enough to, you know, try to fight her down, and I don't care about all that. If Mayo suspects Munchausen by proxy, they will investigate the matter. Doctors aren't stupid, but being one myself, I totally disagree with the theory. Okay, so I wonder how did what was the ladies what was the movie where the woman did that and her daughter ended up killing her? How was she able to get away with doing that for years? That woman had thousands of dollars worth of donations sent to her for the child. Maybe it's just coinky dinks that their stories look like each other. It was it the act? Okay, thank you. How did that happen? She was able to do it. She was able to hospital jump from doctor to doctor, from hospital to hospital. GoFundMe. She had People sending her money all over the world, cards, everything. Gypsy Rose had surgery she didn't need. Gypsy Rose was in a wheelchair this whole time and she could walk. The mother cut Gypsy's hair all the time. It just looks weird to me. Her daughter killed her. Yeah. And Gypsy's still in jail, ain't she? I think she's still in jail for that. Yeah, she went. Yeah, she went to the mail. But all of these hospitals are not connected. Like I could, we moved out here. I went to another hospital. Every time I go to the hospital, I have to tell doctors about my, diagnosis, about my symptoms, about everything. And the new hospital that I go to is Kaiser. I came from Kaiser in another city. I still had to tell the doctor about my symptoms, my diagnosis, and all of that, and they all on the same system. So when she went to the Mayo Clinic, she could have told them people anything. I'm just throwing this out here. I'm not saying that this is what happened. I'm just saying what could have happened. I'm just saying, I'm just talking about the similarities. And I know y'all get really upset when, you know, people um, say that. She really did work the system and use Hurricane Katrina and the need to move to another state to manipulate more doctors because their records were lost in the hurricane. Yeah, she went through a lot. And so people will do it. So don't say it can't be done. It can be done. It can be done. And and Mary Beth did say in one of her videos that she was diagnosed with something, anxiety or some type of um something. No one said that she was being poisoned. I please don't put that out that I said that. No one said she was being poisoned. Okay? I've never said that. Well, it don't seem like these hospitals communicate with each other because when I came out here to um and it's in the same um Kaiser system, you still have to give them all of your information. Phyllis say, where all these damn people coming from? They coming from her channel. Yeah, I don't understand that part. Chili Con Carne said, why feed her formula when she's always saying she's hungry? Give her a piece of fruit, give her some cheese, give her a little piece of meat or something. I have heard her say a lot that she's hungry in videos. A lot. More than once have I heard the little girl say she was hungry or she wanted something to eat. So, I don't know. Johns Hopkins is in Baltimore. drink pizza, eat beer, thinks that Mina is Mary Beth. Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of kids do. They snack during the day. They may eat a full dinner and they may not. That's just how they eat. Oh, you finna go, Phyllis? I'm finna go too, because we've been on here almost 2 hours. And I normally don't like for the lives to go that long. I hope the drama between you and Mary Beth blows over soon. I gotta go and remember get out and vote. I already voted. It ain't no drama. I like Mary Beth. But, you know, if I have an opinion, I'm gonna have an opinion. I don't dislike her. I like her as a person. I like all people. As long as she respects me, I'll respect her. It's her subscribers that I don't like. It's her subscribers that be over here acting a fool and been harassing me and stuff. This is the first time that Mary Beth came over here that I know of. This is the first time that she said anything. But I'm cool with Mary Beth, but I have an opinion and I'm going to voice it. And Mary Beth and nobody else can make me shut up. That and that's only right. It's my First Amendment right to be able to say what I want to say. This is America. This is not North Korea or China. I can say what I want to say. So it is what it is. Get over yourself. You can't silence me, Mary Beth. You can do that on your channel by blocking your subscribers and telling them that they can't talk when they want to, but you can't do that over here. Thank you, Sundance Girl. This is that holographic polish from, what's the girl name here on YouTube that does the hollow polish girl? I can't think of her name, but this is her polish. This is one of her uh, latest collections. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go. If y'all want to continue to talk to each other, y'all gonna have to email each other and stuff, or um, we'll come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, we probably gonna talk about the election. Um, Everybody get out and vote. I ain't telling nobody who to vote for. Just vote. Just do your civic. Um, ain't it your civic duty or whatever? I don't know, child. Whatever it is, just do it. Okay. I love you guys. I love Mary Beth. I love Kelby. I want to see her happy and healthy. Mary Beth just seems like she needs a little bit of training and she needs to soften up. Come on, this your baby. Love on her, hug her, give her some crayons. And if someone sends your child some coloring books, let the girl color. Give her some crayons. Let her color. If she want to scribble, let her scribble. That's what 4-year-olds do. Okay? You can't imagine how many toys my dog has because he's an only dog. He's the only dog in the house. He has a cajillion toys to keep himself occupied. Let that girl play. Get her baby alive. Little girls love baby dolls. They like to talk to their dolls and comb their hair. Maybe if she can comb the little girl, the doll's hair, maybe she will then understand you have to get your hair combed, you got to get your hair brushed, you got to get your hair washed. It will, stimulate her to understand it better. The little girl could have problems with her ears, and maybe when you washed her hair, water got in her ears, and it, like me, when I wash my hair, water get in my eyes, I freak out. I don't have sensory processing issues. I just don't like water in my eyes. I don't know how to swim. I get freaked out. I don't like water like that. But I don't have sensory processing issues. And I ain't going to stop washing my hair. Because, no, come on, girl. Do something different. I'm finna go because I'm about to make everybody mad now. I'll talk to you guys later. I love you. I appreciate you people that came and were respectful. I'm glad that, we had an opportunity to have an open dialogue. I hope that you're just not here for the drama. I hope you come back. This is the real Oma Oshun. This is how I act all the time. You can go back and look at some of my older videos if you want to. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to vote. Okay? I love you guys. Eat something green and drink your water. Just sat in the sun, so now I got to go get some ice. But eat something green today and drink your water. I love you. Thank you to my moderators who were respectful and had my back, because I know y'all do. Y'all don't, we don't play like that over here. Okay? But thank you to my moderators. Thank you to the members of the channel. If you would like to become a member, there's a little thing right there. Click on that and see what the perks are. There are some very good perks to being a member of this channel. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye.